Welcome back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. Sorry, this is a little late going out. I missed it by about 4 days. I should have been out Sunday night. This is Wednesday, 3 days. But anyways, I had to go up to Michigan. My band, the Creed Tribute, had to play up there in Saginaw. And so I was kind of tired when I got back Sunday night from all that driving. It was like 6 hours each way. But it was a great show. The Vault is where we played, a great concert venue. I imagine we'll be back there again. But anyways, you're going to get to see some work done this week on the 84 359 Peterbilt that I just got, affectionately named Angus. And then I'm going to give you the poop scoop on the truck show coming up. And you're going to get to see some more killer cabovers, of course. So stick around town. Need some gas, mister?
Fill her with that, though, if you don't mind.
Alrighty. Looks like you could use a new radiator hose.
Yeah, where have I heard that before? I'll get a new one later, thanks.
You're the boss.
Yeah, not at my house, I'm not.
Times he goes off the deep end. Must be some kind of psycho. Or maybe he just had a bad meal at the Truckers Lounge or something. Guess I can't blame him. But why is he taking it out on me?
Angus. Got some sunshine today finally. I think that's a Dunkin' Donuts that's finally going in over there. But this is where we're going to have the truck show. So you guys make your plans. June 7th, right here at Truck World in Conneaut, Ohio. Here's the flyer. So I think we're gonna have all this right here halfways, all that back there, or as much as we need probably, to be honest with you. See, there's the freeway there. We're looking northwest. So that truck's heading south. There's 90 out there, east and west. Love's across the way. But these guys are always cheaper on fuel. Usually 40 cents cheaper. So just get enough fuel to get here for the show. And then you can buy fuel cheap here at Truck World. Old Angus is looking fine. There he is. The issue of moving out. The Black Pete right there. And we'll see what they got to say. Lake City Paint is Warehouse 9000 online, and they're all over Amazon, and they have a wide and vast array of automotive paints and expertise focusing on lowering prices, customer service, new products, tools, and fulfilling customers' entire needs for your restoration project. Fenders, bumper covers, rockers, rust panels, replacement panels, sheet metal, paints and primers, adhesives, abrasives, aerosol sprays, automotive fasteners, and undercoating kits, car wash and prep items, tools, personal safety equipment, air compressors, and the list goes on. Just go on Amazon.com to find them there, or you can go right to the website, which is warehouse9000.com. All right, guys, so I've decided to cut the wood door panels a little more than in half, as far as I'm going to put upholstery from here down, and it'll still remain the wood up there, and I'll put a smaller bowl on the wood because I wanted a little more padding. So I've got the driver panel out. We're coming up 20 inches, which puts me to right about there. Ordered this material off of, I do believe, Amazon. It's the bigger squares. 3 by 4 inches is what I wanted. I don't like those real small ones. It only comes in black, but you could probably paint it any color you wanted. And then I'm going to figure out some buttons right there. And there's lots of options there, but we'll go over that later. So I ordered, this is a door panel material, resistant to moisture. I don't know where the other half of it is. Anyways, it comes from a company in Ohio, and I ordered a sheet that was 32 wide, which is perfect, and about 42, 50, something like that tall. And it wasn't too bad. It was like under 40 bucks for that and the shipping. But I'm in Ohio too, so I don't know. And then, so those are the two materials. And what I did was I used the holes in the panel that I already made to lay out my holes here. And then I punched holes using these punches that you get for like leather. They come in a packet, all different sizes. You know, they're sharp on the end, and so you can punch stuff. So I punched out the holes on the front. You can see them there before, so that when you go to screw in the screws, you don't pull any of the stuffing, because if you don't do that, those screws will just pull the inside stuffing and tie it into a knot. It'll be awful. It'll ruin it. So I did all that, and now I'm going all around with 1/4 inch staples, T50 Arrow stapler and staples. And then, of course, on the corners, you make V-cuts, and pull it in tight and go around. Okay, so I'm just going to finish filling in, and each time I do, I pull. Just get a little bit of that wrinkle out before I staple. And we'll come back. Okay, I got this block of wood here right at the corner of this toolbox, so it's nice and hard. And I bet I can get one right in the corner there. So I think that's what we're going to do. This is probably going to need it. So right probably about there. There we go. Cool. See what that does? Nice, huh? All right. So let's just put another one in this corner. Okay, so it's a little bit from wiping down, but there is there's how that looks. I'm going to put a trim piece across here. You'll see that yet. The bowl will fit right there in the handle and everything. So I just got to tidy it up, and I will be back. All right, guys and gals and gals and guys, here's the finished product. Da-da-da. Smaller Angus along with this, and I guess I'll show you all the little things that I've been doing in here. Still been going back and forth because there's burgundy on the truck. I thought, well, I better go back to red, but you know what, the whole inside of this is blue and it just needs re-dyed. I was going to try and clean it. Let's see if we can do something here. We need some light. Nope, that's red. Here we go. So it's blue in here, but I tried cleaning it and there's some goop on it. And what it is it's dried adhesive, because some clown, and I say clown, put pink fur all on the inside of this Peterbilt. Can you imagine that? It's not the guy I got it from, and not the guy in Texas that he got it from. Cool people, but when the guy in Texas there got it, it had that fur and he had to take it out. So I knew it was in the sleeper, but I didn't know it was in the cab. So whoever did that, I mean, my goodness, what kind of stuff were they smoking? Anywho, so I thought, just make it all black and go back to the red trim. But I'm not a red guy, I'm a blue guy. So I kind of want the blue back. So I'm going to dye it, re-dye all the blue, and I'll get a blue handkerchief. Christian, you're probably gonna not like that because you put the red one in there. But that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, it's already got the blue jewels, and I found 2 of them in the ashtray that were missing. So I got them glued back in there with Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is killer. I use it for everything. Been trying to get the batteries up to par. I finally got all 3 of them so they're showing green, but now I got to get it up to where it needs to be. But anyways, okay, so what have I been doing here? I think you knew about the gauges. Whoa. Okay. This has electric windshield wipers. Is that not cool or what? Okay. So had a little chrome-de-dome-de here on these. I got my my signals working. So why is that going on again? Okay, should be all the way off, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. I got all bright white lights in the gauges. Oh yes, there's Angus. Okay, this is gonna drive me nuts. Why is that thing going? Oh, that's why. I'm supposed to click it off. All right. I got my little sheriff dude that the guys gave me when I retired. Bobblehead. And my old license plate for my cruiser. CB's uphill. I think I'm going to drop that down a little bit. It's up too high. I need to get a different bracket. Drop her down a little bit. What else did we do? We did the chrome rocker switch covers and the Togo boots. Gotta have chrome. And how about this? Stainless steel for the circuit breakers. And I'm waiting on this piece. I ordered them together, but this was the only one that came, so I hope the other one doesn't give me a problem and not come, but I got one for there too. Found some goodies in the ashtray there. I found the chrome bezel that's supposed to be right there. Unfortunately, there's still one missing for that. But that looks a little better. It's for the trailer brake. And I did these. I remember I did them blue, and then when I decided, well, I better go back to red, I did red. But they'll probably go back to blue. I changed my mind a lot. Okay, so that's, oh, and this little goodie, this is what I had in the 71 Pistol Pete. That Ray and I cut this out of the floor and painted it and then cut it into a floor mat. Because remember we covered the Pete with shag. I think it was, yeah, shag cover. Not fuzz, shag, big difference. So I think that's about everything that I've been doing inside here. See, man, that brought it down 10.6. So I don't know if I'm going to have to end up buying batteries or what, but I think they just need fully charged up. They're at the point now where they're green. So if they're clear, which is what they have been, it means charge them. If they're red, they're done. But so now they're all green, so now I'll just keep charging them all together, and I charged them individually. Oh, I got the noose replaced. Mr. Wizard's son makes these for me. He's made several for my trucks, and I happen to have one. I don't know why I had an extra one. I don't know what truck that was in, but anyways, I got it. So I replaced that. Now I think I got everything. I also did a little fix on the sleeper. This side worked okay. I got my blue blanket too. I need a blue pillowcase, but that'll all be blue in there. And these are the pieces that I think Christian got down in Texas to replace the fuzz, because he had to take the fuzz off. So those need dyed blue. And I ordered some blue dye, actually. I've been touching up the frame. I used some burgundy that's real close. But I'm gonna, well, I don't know. I'll let you know about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that at this point in time. Yeah, this wasn't working at all. Is that nice? What? See, there's the original blue. This truck was blue, darn it. I wish it was blue, because I love blue. So I got this one out, ready to clean first, and then I'll dye it. But I got the old door working just dandy. So now we have all access, and I got to do the diamond pattern vinyl over here yet on this side. So that was a lot of work, actually, to be honest with you. Whoops. I think that's all I got to show you this week. But man, I'm going to show you some killer cabovers. Big surprise, huh? Because man, there's some Facebook pages. Mike Gaffin posts some killer pictures, and there's vintage trucks and old school trucking, whatever. I just grab them off of Facebook, so they're out there, fair game. So I will share them with you guys to enjoy. Grasshopper, got the primer on here, but before I paint the brown on this side, I have to drill a few more holes just for loom clamps along the way for when we replumb it. So really, this side's done. I can paint it and then put the tanks on, and then we're going to turn him around and get the other side done. Trust me, we're going to get him done. Ready to rock there, Colombo?
Yeah, thank you.